The Poet Laureate's job is to promote literacy and poetry throughout the county. Traditionally, the Poet Laureate creates his or her own program, but it often consists of many, many workshops given to many groups of people. We believe that everyone has a story to tell, and everyone has a story worth hearing. That can be transformative, inspiring. We can learn something about people we don't encounter very often. We're all poets, and that's what we would like to promote.
For Clark County in April. In April, our highways blossom on both sides, coming and going. Magnolia, cherry, apple, blurs of beauty at every turn as green buds unfurl and birds return along 14, 205, 500, 5, wherever we drive. At the Wildlife Refuge in Ridgefield, on a pond near sunset, 10,000 swans rise in bright glory. A field of purple lilies above a town named for a flower, camas, whose root once fed Chinook and Cowlitz people, near a place they named Washougal for the sound of water rushing over rocks. For once I was a teenager and no one understood me, except all these poets that I kept reading, and they knew exactly how I felt. And so in poetry, I found a language to express what I couldn't otherwise express. My name is Susan Dingle. I am the Clark County Poet Laureate for 2024 through 2026. What inspires my poetry is completely unpredictable. It could be anything. It could be driving on Route 14. I mean, that's a pretty good example right there. And it's very unexpected, like a moment of joy or illumination. It just happens. The poetry of this land was here long before us and lives now in how we listen, celebrate each voice. Children on playing fields, families cheering in the stands, so many teams, season after season. Even in the rain at night when the lights come on, still they run and we cheer them on. See poetry in how they grow, in the joy we feel, joy, as choirs of students sing at recitals, present exhibits at science fairs, and teach us the humility of age. How I plan to represent Clark County as Poet Laureate is to shine a light on the truth and beauty of all our diverse cultures and communities. I particularly want to bring forth those voices that have been marginalized and not heard, so that every voice can be heard in our community. So may we celebrate in April and every day the poetry of this land, Clark County, our pilgrimage and our sacred place, that we might hear the voice within, the poets we might be, that we might listen and become, in many voices, one community.
A poem and introduction to Susan Dingle, your Clark County Poet Laureate 2024 to 2026. For more information on how you can get involved in advisory boards such as the Clark County Arts Commission, please visit www.clark.wa.gov/counselors/advisory-boards-and-commissions.